particular 3 extraordinary summits and 1 consultative summit held over the last year were all devoted to responding to the unfolding security situation in the Eastern DRC, and this bears testimony to the unwavering commitment of the heads of state to supporting the realization of sustainable peace for the affected population and the region at large. In this process, the partner states have committed men and resources to underscore the leadership and ownership by the region. Other like-minded partners within the context of the complementary Rwanda process and the peace, security, and cooperation framework for DRC have been forthcoming in support of home growth initiative. While the summit decisions have largely been implemented, there have also been attendant challenges which require give and takes for the peace to hold. I take this opportunity to thank Your Excellency for your effort in the mobilization of resources to support the stabilization of Eastern DRC. The ceasefire violation of 6 October 2023 that have since transformed into large armed conflagration pose the most serious security threat in Eastern DRC. The summit is seized of this, and as I hand over the reign of this community, I believe there will be a continuity in assuring that gains registered are not lost and that the people of Eastern DRC can remain confident that the region stands firmly with them in the quest for restoration of peace and security as well as for stability. I wish to express my gratitude to His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta and the chairperson of the Rwanda process, President Joao Lourenço of the Republic of Angola, with whom I have partnered in this endeavor and whose commitment to the cause remain unwavering. I have trust that faith that together with the support of the incoming chairperson, they will be collectively be able to achieve the objective we set out. Furthermore, you will also count on my full support and the contribution in my capacity of President of the Regional Oversight Mechanism for implementing the Framework Agreement for Peace, Security, and Cooperation in DRC and the region. I remain committed to this very important issue, not only for DRC, but also for the whole region. I would also like to appreciate President Tshisekedi for his leadership and the cooperation in the attainment of the common vision of peaceful Eastern DRC. Excellencies, as I hand over the chairmanship of the East African Community Heads of State Summit, I take this opportunity to register my sincere appreciation to all members of the Summit of East African Community Heads of State for the goodwill and the cooperation extended to me and to the Republic of Burundi since the 22nd July 2022, when I assumed the chair of East African Community. As I conclude, I wish to commend the Council of Ministers for their dedication and the excellent work they have done in furthering the integration process. I also express my appreciation to the staff of the community for the role each one continues to play in steering the community to greater heights in the many developmental fields. I particularly In particular, I commend the leadership of the community under the Secretary General, Dr. Peter Matuki, for their service and dedication. I thank you all for your attention. Long life to East African community. God bless you. This is my report.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the summary report of what you've done for the last 1 year as the chair of the summit. And indeed, as a secretary, we confirm that is a true picture of what has been done, and we commit to continue supporting going forward. Your Excellency, now allow me to invite His Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, who have been admitted as a member of the East African community, to give your remarks. Your Excellency, most welcome.
Your Excellency, Everest Ndisheme, President of the Republic of Burundi, outgoing chair, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, the incoming chair, the President of the Republic of South Sudan, Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Edward Simi, Prime Minister of Rwanda, and His Excellency the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Defense of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor and pleasure to be addressing you today in this important 1/3 ordinary summit of the East Africa Community Head of States. First, let me begin by expressing my gratitude to the government of the United Republic of Tanzania for the warm welcome and hospitality afforded to me and my delegation in our stay here today as we embrace a new chapter in Somalia's history. The Somali people are honored, and I'm deeply honored to stand before you as we officially become member of the East African community. This moment is not just a culmination of aspiration, but a beacon of hope for a future replete with possibilities and opportunities. I would like to take this moment to express my profound gratitude to all the member states of the East African community and the East African Secretariat for their unwavering support and belief in Somalia. Your solidarity and encouragement have been instrumental in guiding us to where we are today. Special thanks are due to Dr. Abdusalam Omar, our presidential envoy to the East African community, and his team of professional civil servants of Somali government. Dr. Omar, your tireless effort, leadership, and dedication and diplomatic acumen have been pivotal in realizing this dream. Our journey to this day has been one of resilience, perseverance, and enduring belief in the power of regional unity and cooperation. As Somalia joins the East African community, we are not merely entering a regional bloc, but we are joining a family of nations with one people, one destiny, united by shared goals and visions. We are here to strengthen the bonds of brotherhood and friendship, to contribute to our collective prosperity and to participate in advancing a future that's brighter for all our peoples. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to our friends and partners in East African community, our inclusion in this community is a commitment to shared growth and development. We are eager to engage in a fruitful partnership, learn from your experiences, and contribute to the regional initiatives that drive our collective progress. Somalia's accession to the East African community is mutually beneficial for both the bloc and my country, bringing with it several economic, social, political benefits. We bring to the table our rich culture, heritage, and a strategic location with a coastline of more than 3,000 kilometers, the longest in the mainland Africa, untapped resources, and a young, vibrant, and entrepreneurial population ready to engage with the region and the world at large. Our focus now turns to practical implementation of East African community policies and standards in Somalia. We are committed to reforming our institutions, enhancing our infrastructure, and creating an environment conducive to trade and investment in Somalia. We recognize the challenges ahead, but are confident in our ability to overcome them through cooperation and shared expertise of this great region. As we look to the future, we envision an East Africa where our diversity is our strength, where our economies are intertwined and robust, and where we're united by a sense of belongingness and purpose together. We also envision a future where East African community is a leading example of regional integration, peace, and prosperity on the African continent and the global stage. In closing, let me reiterate Somalia's commitment to the East African community. Last year, less than 2 months into my second term of office, I joined you at the 22nd East African Ordinary Summit here in Arusha to renew Somalia's for accession to the East African community. I then rightly said Somalia belongs to East Africa community. There is no country among East African partner states that's not linked to Somalia, either by border or by business or by existing historical linkage, including language and culture. We are here to contribute, to learn, and to grow alongside each of you. Our borders will be bridges, not barriers. Together, let us build a legacy that will stand as a testament to the power of unity and cooperation. We truly believe that we are one people with one destiny, united by shared goals and ambitions. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and once more, congratulations for joining the community. Your Excellencies, now I call upon the chair of the summit to His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan, to address you, address the citizens of East Africa. Your Excellency, most welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, President of Burundi, and the outgoing chair of the summit, Your Excellency, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Excellency Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda, Your Excellency Samia Suluhu, President of the United Republic of Rwanda, of Tanzania, Your Excellency Felix Tshisekedi, representing President of Uganda, of Congo. Hmm?
It's okay. Tshisekedi, President of DRC.
Yeah. President William Ruto, President of Kenya, honorable ministers, Honorable Dr. Peter Machuki, Secretary General of the EAC, representatives of regional economic communities, members of the diplomatic corps, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to address this opening session of the 23rd Ordinary East African Community Heads of State Summit. I believe the candid discussions we have made today will have bearings on the affairs of our community. South Sudan strongly believes in the ability of the East African community to address our common challenges. This is one reason why South Sudan joined the East African community in 2016. As a partner state, South Sudan is fully aware of its treaty obligations, particularly on the harmonization of laws and policies. We are equally aware of our required financial obligations for the functioning of the community. On this basis, we have developed a roadmap for integration into the East African community. Excellencies, distinguished guests, the steps I have just mentioned above were affected by the challenges of peace implementation in my country. The agreement we are implementing is not supported externally by partners, and this explains why we lagged behind in our annual contributions to the community. I sincerely appreciate the East African community heads of state for waiving the arrears accrued to South Sudan during the 22nd Ordinary Summit. In recognition of this gesture, the government immediately disbursed the remaining balance of $15 million from now onwards. South Sudan commits to remit its required annual contribution on timely basis. On regional peace and security, our collective responsibility is to insist that the solution to the Congolese crisis lies with the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the opposition groups. Having said that, I would like to emphasize that the East African community should remain committed to the Nairobi process for peace in Eastern DRC. I called upon the summit to find an appropriate mechanism to support this ongoing political process. Thank you very much for your attention. And I want to thank the President of Tanzania for hosting us. We have been comfortably hosted, and we are happy.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, now the remaining bit is just to take you through the communique of the heads of states of this 23rd Ordinary Summit, and I would go through it very fast. And before I do that, I would want to make a few remarks. Your Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of the Republic of Burundi. Your Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan and the Chairperson of the EAC. Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda. Your Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia. Your Excellency Right Honorable Edward Grinte, Prime Minister representing His Excellency President Kagame of Rwanda.